This golf course about an hour out of Seattle might be the best find in public golf in the Seattle-Tacoma area. You need to come out, you need to play it. The Pacific Northwest is beautiful, and this golf course right behind me looks like it's gonna be an absolutely pure gem for a very reasonable cost. Let's have some fun today. We're at the Gold Mountain Golf Club playing the Olympic course. Perfectly Average Golfers, welcome back to the channel. Wow, it's good to see you guys. Wow, it's wonderful to be in the Pacific Northwest. We've been up here once before. We played Chambers Bay. Today, though, we had a chance to go a little bit further outside around the Sound to Gold Mountain. They've got two sets of 18 out here, Cascade and the Olympic. We're playing the Olympic. It comes rated as one of the top 5 public courses in the Seattle area, and it only costs about $100 with the cart. That's not bad. It's super busy. You can see cars literally all over the place. It's a busy golf day, but it's a beautiful day, and we're gonna go out, we're gonna play the tips at the Olympic course. So I'll catch you guys in the first tee box. Not 100% sure where that is or what it's reading as. Just parked, just got here, and I'm already loving the vibe. So let's have a good day here at Gold Mountain on the Olympic course. Let's get to hole 1. Okay, hole 1 from the gold tee box, 466 par 4. Pretty straight away. A little bit of a shoot here from the angle of this tee box. Got driver though. Looks like if we hug right towards the right side a little bit, should be better than the left. Here we go. Okay, a little fade to the right should be okay. Let's have a good day today. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, great angle here, even though it's a little bit right from the fairway. Got some nice shade though on this hot day. Got 168. Adjustment down, but we're into the wind. So we're gonna play a nice easy 7-iron. Just keep it off to the right. We missed left, we're absolutely dead, so off to the right. Fading a little bit. Okay. It's good contact. Maybe took just a little bit too much off and it faded just a touch because of the angle of the club face, but we take it. Feeling good about the swing right now. Let's go. Okay, tough chip from there. Okay, hole number 2, 358 or so yards. Playing it just over this first bunker in the middle of the fairway. It's only like 200 yards out. Driver, I think, brings too tight of the fairway in, so we're gonna go with 3 wood. Figuring that we're gonna play a little bit of a draw, taking it just past the line of that first bunker. There's a mound that's right side of the green. We're gonna look towards that space over there. Hopefully produce a little bit of a draw. Otherwise, if we miss that window, it fades a little bit like that first driver. We should have space to the right, so should be a good call. Let's see if we can provide the action. Exactly as intended. Let's go. There's something just a little bit different about those tall fir pine trees that are out here in the Pacific Northwest. For those of you that might be checking out the course from the Seattle or Washington area, I'm originally from Charlotte, so we don't get much vibe like this. And for those that are watching because you're a Charlotte fan, this is just a little bit different. Just kind of takes you away from the hot summer heat and that pine straw style, sandy style course, and gets you right into just beautiful, bright green grass. This is a wonderful deal. And again, like, it comes as one of the top 5 rated public courses like in the Seattle area within an hour. And again, for $100 tee time, it's pretty unbelievable. So really vibing with it right now. We got a little pitch and putt coming up. Let's see if we can convert. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Love that. That's a start. That's a start. All right, hole 3 puts us back onto a 481-yard box. There's actually one, I think, a little bit deeper back here, but there's no markers. I'm not even sure it's for this hole, so we're going with where it's marked. 481 straight away. If we miss a little bit more right, better than missing left with where this pin looks to be. It looks a lot shorter than it is, so got driver. See what we do. Playing this the smallest of fades today, apparently. Almost. Not upset with tapping pars though, friends. Let's keep this up. Okay, looking at the scorecard a little bit more completely, there are a handful of holes that have 2 different boxes for the tips. So we're just gonna always play the back one to show you guys all of this, just in case some of you are troopers and wanna try to take it on as well. We got a driver out here for a part of the par 4, dog leg to the left. And it looks like, well, it's a slight lean to the left, not really a full dog leg. It looks like the second shot is elevated. I would think about hitting 3-wood to stay away from this bunker on the left-hand side, but we're into the wind. So we're just gonna go driver right up the middle. Again, I think we're playing just a small fade. We're just gonna change the alignment just a touch. Find it down the middle, come on. Okay, that was more than a fade that time. Smallest window here, 124. We're gonna go with a 50 degree. Try to play it back to the stance and make it come out just a little bit on the lower side. See what we can create from this. Okay, front edge of the green, we'll take that. Okay, keeping it in neutral. That right there is a very creative save. Being able to just trust that we can catch that gap is one thing, but trusting the putting lines out here, that could be a different thing because it's very grainy. It's obviously very hilly, very mountainy. So lots of things to think about, but right now, getting a pretty solid feel for this golf course. It's on to the next. All right, our first par 3 brings in some elevation and a number that has us in between clubs. 176 dropped down to about 168. Bunkers in front of this pin though, and this the front of the green, on the line of the pin, I should say. 8-iron probably gets us over that a little bit, but I think 7-iron is just the better call. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. We're a little into the wind too, so that should affect a little bit of that distance. So let's see, 7-irons, we're just gonna commit to it. Nice and smooth. Oh, just please be the right number. May have been bunker. Caught that a little on the heavy side. Big saves. Well, we said we were going to take it as far back as we can. This is the furthest back box. That one right there doesn't have a T marker. It's the one above it that has the gold. So we are back there getting every bit of about 600 yards off this par 5. Just got to lay into driver here. Straight on up, there's a speed slope. Little green sign out there in the distance. That's gonna be the target line. See if we can kind of fix off this fade slice. Get the hands there a little bit faster. Hit a straight ball. All right, top of the slope out of the fairway, we take that. Yeah, about 10 to 15 yards more, we would have maybe caught that speed slope, and it does run really steep, but not the end of the world. I mean, that's a very far back box. You can barely even see it from where we are. We got about 278 yards. We're gonna go with the 3-wood. It's a little bit of a weird lie. If we end up topping this and putting it, on the ground, it should still be okay because the speed slope. But I think we can get this in a pretty good spot. Play for an up and down here. Let's find out. A little thin, but it's in a good line. And it's rolling. And it's rolling. Yeah, that'll work. A little thin with that lie, but it's just short of the green. We'll take that. There's something about this grass up here in the Pacific Northwest that just kind of chews the ball just a little bit to get it on the ground fast. Rolls out nicely, very predictable. Let's go, come on. Buzzing right now. That is a very, very large bird right there. Unreal stuff, playing really well. Got ourselves a straightaway par 4, about 400 yards. Again, just tightly tree lined with these beautiful big trees. got driver, straight away. You can see the flag out in the distance. That's the one thing I like about this course. A couple of holes so far, it kind of has a beautiful backdrop from start to finish because you can see the pin all the way from the tee box, which is really cool, really unique. Same swing thought as the last one. Big drive, come on. Ooh, hit the tree, came back out into the fairway. Felt pretty center contact, but I think it caught the top of the tree on the right side of the fairway. Saw it bounce out, so should be okay. All right, we got the boop out to the middle of the fairway, but we got 205 yards left. 188 to cover the back of that bunker. So we're just gonna go 5-iron, play that number. It just looks like if we're long with 4-iron, we're in trouble. See if we can kind of keep this a little bit towards the safe side, left side of this pin, kind of in the middle of the green towards that tongue. That's a good, smart play. Let's try to that. Yeah, that's exactly what we said we wanted to do. Keep it safe, put it in the green. Big bender. It's a good putt, just rolled out on me. That's all right. Almost saved one, just didn't expect that much of a turn. Okay, last par 3 on the front side, 205. Back pin, box is playing a little bit further up, just based on where the markers are compared to where the back of the box is, whatever. Regardless of all the things, it's a par 3, playing 205. We got a 5-iron, little into the wind. We just don't want to really, again, flirt with that right side bunker, so we're gonna play it about flag stick to the left, if at all possible. Let's see, let's keep it up, playing real smooth, real solid. Oh, be really good. Wow, who is this guy? All right, rolled off to the back side of the fringe, but that was a great shot, great line. Oh, just snuck more than I wanted it to, twice in a row, that's okay. Those ones feel terrible when you scare the hole for birdie. Just leave too much coming back. Too much of a knee knocker coming back. All right, that's okay. 4 there. One more to play before we end on the front, and it is, I think, over 600 yard par 5. Maybe we can get another one back here. We played the first par 5 underneath 600 yards, just barely, pretty well. So as long as we have driver locked in, anything can happen. Let's keep it up. Okay, like we said, 620 plus yard par 5 here. Dog leg to the right too, so we kind of have to hug this opening tree line and allow that fade to happen. I got a line in mind. There's a deep tree out there that we're looking at, kind of just to the right of the dead one in the distance. Again, I'm not going to try to do too much with the hands. Going to try to get this ball to hopefully fade a touch, get to that right corner, get to that right side, give ourselves a chance to hopefully get close to trying to keep this approachable, to maybe keep a birdie in play. We'll see. Okay, had a little fade, maybe a little too aggressive, we'll see though. Yeah, just a little too aggressive on the fade. I think we may have caught one of these trees and then it kind of came down soft, but regardless, we weren't gonna get there in 2 anyways. Got 4-iron to get out of this and stay under this tree. There's a bunker up to the left you really can't see, but if you take 10 steps to the left, you can. That's too far left, so we're gonna kind of run it right underneath this tree with 4-iron. Kind of punch one out there a little bit. It's gonna be more of a 3/4 swing than anything else. But I like the idea of it, I like the feel of it. Just gotta trust it and execute. That's beautiful. That is absolutely perfect. Maybe a little right with that fade, but that is hit absolutely perfectly. par 5, we take that. Okay, good front 9, 1 over, par 4, straight into the wind. What you see is what you get. We got driver. Let's get it going. Thank you. That'll work. Awesome.
Nice bird.
Thank you. Okay, that's a heck of a way to start the back. Got ourselves another pretty touch straightaway hole. Again, it's really awesome to be able to see where you're going the entire way from the tee box. Driver's out for this one. Again, stepping back a box. Make sure we're catching all of it. Let's see what we get with driver. Come on, another nice strong swing. Little front 9 review for you. Yeah, this golf course comes as advertised. Even talking with the guys that were in front of me that I've matched up with, they're saying top 4, this is a top 3 course. You got Chambers Bay, maybe one other depending on your preference, and then this course. And you can definitely see why. We've also seen a couple of the signs around the golf course. Apparently they held the 2025 men's D1 regional championships here. So you can definitely see why that extra box would get a lot of value. Love it. Greens are perfect. Fairways are perfect. Tee boxes are pretty much perfect. Haven't seen the sand yet, but we'll just try to keep it that way. Solid round, friends. Sub along if you have not done so already. Definitely like, at least. Let's move on. All right, we're gonna go with the 7 wood here after what is probably the best drive of the day. I think we got about like 265 left to this pin, but there's like an elevated green, there's bunker on the left side. We want to avoid that. So we're taking 7 wood straight over this first bunker. Hopefully a little chip and putt from there if we hit a good one. Good one. Come on. Okay. Good. Come on, keep going. Ah. Ooh, a little more mustard. All right, dramatic par 3 here, 251 yards from the back. Take a 4-iron there because the elevation change down to the green is about 220-ish. So again, lots of fall off here. Gonna have to really career this 4-iron though, but there is space in front if we do end up short. So here we go. Stop fading. Yeah. Good call on the number. Oh, chunked it. Oh. Shot. Sit. Sit. Wow. A little bit. Stop thinking about it, just hit it. Thank you. Okay, another fun back tee box here. Again, there are a couple that aren't even on the card, I don't think. The card reads 446 to the normal box. This might be playing longer. Hard to say. We'll go driver. Straight to the 150 mark out in the distance. Big fairway, don't want to miss this one. Oh, turn. Oh, it's hit so well. Sit. Sit. Ooh. Well, that was heavier than I wanted it to be. A foot short normal pace and it was getting there. I feel like I really had the speeds of these greens dialed in on the front. mostly thinking that they were gonna run an extra 1.5 to 2 feet more than you want them to. That really hasn't come true so much here in the back. We've been a little bit on the short side with some of these longer mid-range putts, 10 feet, 12 feet, things of that nature. But again, we're keeping this thing in firm control right now. Got a par 5 here, a little bit shorter, 515 yards. 2 sets of bunkers, a little bit deeper on the left side of the fairway, and the 150 markers kind of out that way as well. That's kind of the target aiming line. We're not gonna reach them, so strong swing, keep it up. We're putting the ball out there really nicely right now at driver, so trust it, feel it, love it, swing it, hit it. Stop. Should be over towards those trees. I think I may have heard a cart path or a tree trunk, something of the nature. Just didn't finish the swing, fell out of balance. Silly, silly, silly. All right, a little bit of medicine having here. Just don't have an angle to get to the green with these trees. What we do is just through the small trees. We don't like that. A little P-wedge punch just out to the left side.
Calm down.
Slow down, ball. Wow.
Oh! Heartbreaker.
Good roll.
Thank you. Okay, get off the square train. Okay, let's get off that little bogey train. Almost saved one on that par 5. I forgot that was a par 5. Very short, but regardless, 3-putt. Got a shorter par 4 here, a little dogleg to the left. We got 3-wood out. This kind of reminds me of that hole in the front where it's like 350. We had 3-wood, little draw. Ended up perfect over the top of that bunker. This time we're looking right towards the 150 stake. A little left of it, inside of it would be fine. Otherwise, right at it is good. Come on, 3-wood, no more than 280 yards.
Very nice.
Thanks. Right where we wanted it.
Good.
Fight.
Very nice. Stay up.
Yeah. So hard to tell with the shadow.
Very good.
All right, missed a really good look right there, but the shadows are starting to get really long, and it was just really tough to tell how much that was going to break, just feeling it in the feet. We got a par 3 here, 189. We got 7-iron because it's playing about 180 to this pin. There's a little bit of help behind us. Got to hit a full one without a doubt, but it's only 165 to cover the bunker, so just a line just left of the pin off that bunker should be good. Here we go. Be a really good number. Be a really good number. All right. Stay out.
Yes.
Come on!
What a burn.
This may be one of the most birdie-filled rounds that we've had on the channel. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. 460 here or so, but an elevated tee box and kind of a blind landing spot with driver where this fairway is. There's a big tall tree on the left, 2 trees on the right. We're taking the slot right down the middle of both of those 2 things. Hopefully that works out okay. Trust in driver here, come on. Fade, keep fading, keep fading, keep fading. We will see. Okay, we just hung on here to the left-hand side, 168 yards, but a little bit of helping wind. We've been catching a couple of jumpers out of this first cut type stuff, so we're gonna go with the 8-iron here. Keep it just off the right side of the pin, hope it draws back. Drop. Bounce line. Oh, took a late kick. Oh, there it is.
putt.
18, tricky. Lots of bunkers, water to the right. It's only 320 yards, but we're into the wind. We're just gonna take a nice safe 7-wood out to the left side of these bunkers towards that collection of trees. Should be the right call in terms of giving us just a pitch and putt, hopefully for birdie. 3 over. If we can break 75, that'd be sick. Try for it. Oh, get down. Oh, we're flirting. All right, we got about 89 yards left. We just hung on into the wind, just over to the left edge of this bunker is kind of our target aiming line here. Try to get something close, see if we can break 75. I think that's pretty good. Maybe a little short, maybe a little left, but that's pretty good. I don't know, friends. This has been a really fun round. Really awesome golf course. Has a lot of personality for, again, a lot of the holes just kind of being what you would assume to just be kind of straightforward. You wouldn't think that that golf course would provide a lot of personality, but I love that it kind of taunts you a little bit with some of the distances, the elevation changes, and just your perception. Some of the holes feel shorter than they really are. I just love that. There's also a lot of really cool kind of collection areas around the green, so it doesn't really punish you too much if you go too long in certain spots that you can't see. I don't know, it's been a really, really fun trip so far here at Gold Mountain. Definitely can see why everyone rates this course so highly. Let's go see where that ended up, see if we can make a putt, get ourselves underneath 75. That'd be insane, insane.
Good chip.
Good catch, hole.
I was afraid it was
I can't
afraid
believe
of
it
the
bent the other
dark.
way.
Woo! All right there, Perfectly Average Golfers, 4 birdies and a bunch of pars on the card. Wow. Don't know where that golf round came from. I think it's just a level of just the change of scenery, the ability to get out amongst the tall trees, feel a little bit more of that fresh Pacific Northwest air. I don't know, there's something in the air, something in the water out here. That was a hell of a round for 3 over 75. This course rates from those back boxes a 74.9. So we essentially shot what a scratch golfer should assume they would shoot on the course. That's incredible for the handicap, not that we really care too much about that, but a hell of a boost to the confidence. After not swinging a club in a couple of weeks, range session felt real smooth. The approach shots today felt great. We had a couple of really, really awesome approach shots, especially with the wedges in hand. Love that. Driver got a little squirrely on a couple of holes that we saved. And then a couple of 3 putts in there, but that's to be maybe not expected, but slightly forgiven considering how much elevation was on the golf course. So love that. Definitely come out and check out Gold Mountain. They have 2 sets of courses out here. That Olympic course is newer from what I was being told, and it was a nicer in condition, but the Cascade course is the original, and it has a lot of character, a lot of personality. So definitely come out, check out Gold Mountain, both the 2 courses. I would say the Olympic, just based on my personal experience, is a must play if you're in the Seattle, Tacoma area. So come give these guys some love. Everyone here is super friendly. The course is in great shape considering they've been getting apparently a lot of mixed match weather. So really, really pure conditions out here. Greens rolled perfectly true. I loved it. Everything about this course, I loved it. We've got Chambers Bay next. We played there about a year and a half ago. We're going back. We got our own set of clubs, not playing off of rental driver and things of the nature. And we're gonna see if we can break 80. It's gonna be a tall test, but I'm feeling good about where the game is right now. I think we can definitely go out there and try to set a goal of 80 or better. So see what we get. Lots of fun. Make sure you sub. Whether you're trying to pick 190 or 80 though, make sure you stay perfectly average. Bye-bye.